Problem 2-16. Explain the differences between an accurate sketch and a careful graph. To do this, I'm going to use the function y equals x squared. Now I could take this, if I was going to do an accurate sketch, I could do a little sketch of my coordinate plane here. So I've got my y-axis, got my x-axis here, and I know that my parabola is going to be opening upward, and it's going to look something like this. And I could put coordinates on here if I want to. But if I'm just doing a sketch, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to take it here and I'm going to sketch it here. We know this parabola should have a vertex at 0, 0, and then open upward there. So this here could be what I would consider to be an accurate sketch of y equals x squared. Is it exact? No, maybe not, but it's pretty close. It's pretty accurate. That's what it's going to look like. Now, if we're going to do a careful graph here, so this is more of just an accurate sketch. Okay. Over here, this is our careful graph. This is the one that we're going to try to be as spot on as we can with everything. So I want to come up with some points to plot on here. So I'll put in there, say, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And then when I plug those in, I should get 4, 1, 0, 1, and 4. So I'm going to go in here and literally plot them exactly where they go. So 0, 0. I've got 1, 1. I've got 2, 4. Go back over here to -1, 1, and then -2, 4. And then, if I plugged in 3, I'd be up at 9, so it'd be somewhere up here. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take it, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw in there by connecting the points that I've plotted on the graph. And you'll see here, I probably would want to list my x-intercept, or my vertex, would be at the point 0, 0. I've just been a lot more careful about making sure that it looks exactly how it's supposed to look. Does this look similar? Yes, it does. This is just an accurate sketch. It's pretty close there to what it should be. But when we're trying to do a careful graph, we want to make sure that we're plotting the points exactly where they need to be so that it looks to scale. So we definitely want to have this to scale. But with our accurate sketch, it won't necessarily have to be to scale. Okay, I've got my grid, my coordinate plane. Here, I just kind of sketched one on there. So those are kind of some of the main things here that we need to look for when we're talking about the difference between an accurate sketch, which is sometimes what you'll be asked for, and the careful graph. So I've got my coordinate plane, I've plotted my points, it's to scale. This one looks pretty close, but it is just a sketch. Hopefully that makes sense to you there. If you have questions about whether or not you're supposed to do an accurate sketch or a careful graph, make sure you ask your teacher. Otherwise, thanks for watching and good luck.